Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock. And, oh boy, look at that. I need to get myself a little something, something. Anyways, I'm Pearl of Wisdom. You're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. And if you were wondering where Corey Perry may go, I just did a video on that. Yes, I did. I'm sure you've already watched it, because why wouldn't you have? But there's more. I also did a Marner trade video, and this is the things that I do. Bringing pearls to you daily. And I'm in the red room right now. Just finished up my meditation, and what came to me from the ether is I need to talk about Duchene. That's right. Um, the good thing about the NHL now is there's so much insider information that you can get. It's when you get, I don't know if it's good or not, but when you get into free agency, it's almost a foregone conclusion where each player is going to go. The player for Duchene, the team that seems to be the obvious pick is the Nashville Predators. He's a country music fan. He has a house in Nashville, apparently. It all seems to line up that would be the best place for him to go. Now, that being said, Nashville's got to do some work. That's the reason, apparently, they were trying to trade Subban, and that still may happen. I think it's going to be one exciting summer, at least right off the get-go anyways. Where is he going to end? Well, there's a few. The Montreal Canadiens are really trying to push for him hard as well. Now, Duchene has said that the reason why he left Colorado or wanted out of Colorado is he wanted to go to a contender for the last half of his NHL career. He had been sick of losing, pretty much, and as it turns out, if he would have stayed there, probably would have had a chance at a cup this year. But anyways, maybe not the best decision he could have made, but he is where he is now. He ended up going to Ottawa, floundering, go to Columbus, having a chance at some playoffs. Now he has possibly an opportunity to go to Nashville. Except there's one team that's putting a little chink in the armor here. Talking about that's the Arizona Coyotes. Apparently, the Arizona Coyotes are offering Columbus a draft pick or some picks to take the rights of Duchene and show him around Arizona, which isn't too far away from Nashville. Also has the same sort of feel, vibe, and stuff. And maybe throw him a shitload of money because they sort of have the cap space, but they definitely need a number one center. And it definitely would be huge for their market to make a splash like that. So if they throw a fourth or fifth and be able to see if they can coax him, it's probably worth it. Especially if Nashville, in the end, decides that they can't get enough for Subban or what have you to be able to pay Josie, get Duchene, and all of those things as well. Not a bad move by Arizona. I think it's kind of a little bit of desperation, but for a fifth round pick, it might be worth it. A good example of that is Philadelphia paid a fifth for Hayes. They're going to have to do a lot of talking for Hayes, but I'll get into that another day. I don't think Hayes is going to sign in Philadelphia. Montreal may decide to give a pick. They're going to have to give a pick to get Duchene if they feel they can get him, because they need to be able to give him that extra year if he's going to go back into that area. The good thing about Montreal is he did spend some time in Ottawa. He can be kind of familiar with that area. But at the end of the day, I just have a feeling Nashville will do whatever they have to do and accomplish getting Duchene to go there. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. The rest of these, Duchene is going to use Montreal. He's going to use Arizona to bring up his yearly price as high as he possibly can, and make Nashville pay for as high as they possibly can. It's possible that he prices himself out of Nashville's territory, and then he has to think: am I going to give up $8 million to be in Nashville when I really could just go there after I retire anyways? $8 million is a lot of money, and this is what I think Arizona is doing. Arizona is saying, okay, sure, you can go to Nashville. Are you going to throw away $8 million to do it, though? And maybe Montreal might be thinking the same thing. Tough decision. If I'm in their shoes, $8 million is $8 million. I know you're already making a shitload. I imagine he's going to pull at least what Skinner's pulling, 9, possibly 10, and you would think he may think, okay, I'm already rich. What's that $8 million? I get to play in the place that I love. Maybe worth it. I think he goes that direction. I think Nashville gets a bit of a discount because he's already loving it there. What's interesting, it was going to be interesting to see is if they trade Subban and what they get for him, because that to me is the most interesting one of the most interesting trades that I've heard in a while. Maybe I'll just do a video on that. Maybe I will. I'll just at the end of this. I'm not going to do. I was going to do a Skinner video, but I'll just, since I got some time. Skinner. A lot of people are slamming Buffalo for giving Skinner that $9 million. They really had no choice. Buffalo has a hard time getting free agents as it is. He wanted to stay there. Yeah, did he push the envelope to get his money as high as he could? Could he have got it somewhere else? Yes. I don't think Buffalo had much leverage at all with Skinner. They couldn't afford to lose another player and probably wouldn't have been able to replace him this year. The fans are getting antsy. The fans, they need to keep people in the building. I don't think they had much of a choice. That's my full 42%. That's all I have to give, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button and the bell. Get yourself the My NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace delivered to your door via helicopter, signed by me. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.